It is definitely an important service to have in town. The more I have been riding, the more I have seen people that I know ride the transit. My name is Linnell and I'm from Huron. I was having trouble with my knees about, we'll say 7 years ago, and it took me a year to make up my mind to have surgery, but I rode the bus to work and home again, and that was pretty about basic because my knee hurt. And then after surgery, they were kind enough to take you to the hospital or to the doctor for checkups, and they took you to therapy, and they're a really nice group of people that work there. To donate money to the transit would help people like me and others ride at a reasonable cost. And the transit also helps these parents get their kids to school if they are unable, and daycare, and take them home again. I use it for doctor, to go down to the hospital for tests if I need to. It is definitely an important service to have in town.
I'm Rita Basler, a school nurse and a United Way board member. I was privileged enough to be on the United Way board at the time and also a school nurse. And the reason we started to bring the dental bus to Huron is because of the need for dentists in our area.
I know I went on up there to see how many teeth they have to look at, how many you have, and then after that they would, if I was at school, they would call and send me down to the hygienist and get my teeth cleaned.
When we first started bringing the dental bus to Huron, there was only one bus and we brought it 1 week for the year. The need was so great and there were enough students not being seen that we had to add a second bus. So the school district is real involved with the first 2 buses that come each year, and because the need is still great in Huron for dental homes, the United Way has taken your pledges and invested in a 3rd dental bus. And the county health nurses are a big part of running that bus. There's a lot of stories about children needing dental care who aren't able to get it. And one that I remember is a little 8-year-old who wouldn't speak. English is her second language, but she wouldn't even speak in Spanish. And she wouldn't eat in the lunchroom. And so the staff brought her to me and asked me how we could help her, and so we were able to get her on the dental bus, and it took 5 days in a row of her going to the dental bus in order to complete all of her work. And that little girl never cried, never said she was sorry for or angry at what was happening to her. She was able to eat and she began to talk. And so those success stories are things we can't deny.
My name is Keith Zalubkowski, a nice long Polish name. My wife and I, we came here. My wife's name is Annette. And we both came from New York back in 2011. Coming from New York by ourselves, if we didn't have the senior center, we didn't have our church, or you didn't have these little small clubs, you'd have to go out and you'd have to find your own stuff. But they have it here. Not only do you eat cheap, but you can visit with people, you can visit with your friends. Rather than say, oh, I'm so bored, I have nothing to do, there's no place to go. Well, go to your senior center. Our senior center has a TV room where you can go and sit and watch TV. You got a fish tank they just put in if you like watching fish. There's books all over the place. You can buy books. There's clothing there. We have a clothing store there. If you want to buy something kind of cheap, run through there and do that. We can't do it without your support monetarily and then also physically. So again, a shout out. If you're bored and you're at home, you're upset with your life and you don't know what to do with yourself, think about coming here. And if we don't have any volunteers, programs like this wouldn't exist.
As you all know, this was a difficult year for many people in our community. And the same is true for many of our partner agencies in the Heartland region United Way.
Throughout the pandemic, these agencies have worked very hard behind the scenes to find creative ways to help and serve their community.
In a time when their programs were seeing an increase in needs and participants, these agencies worked day in and day out to get help to those in our community who need it the most.
The 2022 United Way campaign drive will be continuing the work of 20 agencies to bring 36 programs to the region. In order to do that, our goal this year will be $280,000.
With those funds, we will be supporting people's transit so people like Linnell can get to their doctor's appointments.
We fund the Delta Dental Bus, enabling kids like Mackenzie and Caleb to receive dental care, enabling them to participate and learn alongside their peers.
We will be supporting the Huron Area Senior Center so seniors like Keith have social interaction and the Meals on Wheels program can thrive.
Each and every program that United Way funds relies on your dollar. That means you make a huge difference.
Making a contribution today doesn't mean you're just giving to the United Way, but instead you're giving to all of those people at our partner agencies who are benefiting from these incredible services.
This past year has shown a spotlight on many problems for many people. Today we are asking you to invest in a solution to those problems.
To invest in making our community and our region stronger through these programs.
And to make a lasting change for your friends, family, and neighbors, we are asking you to help us live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live united.
Live, give, united. Thank you.